Okay, chira loiken in a result of kai ke jikanok. So kai kage ajikanok. And Bull Union, Youth Union, ajagat. Okay, ajagat. Ajagar gadena chigara here. Kulwelke they need answer. Okay, Bull Union, ajagat. Shabab ajagat. Kulwelke kawi bingich. Enga enjika enjikanok. That paper was never responded. Akin hukuma bimnam akilu responded. Akin youth akilu responded. Nobody responded to that paper. Hukuma itself did not respond to that paper. The result, we have been in revenge in Chikainok today. And yet, Hussein, you do not come out and demand investigation of Kaike Chikanoke. Kwa Junubin, a Sudani. Okay? A Junubin, a Sudani. Kwa Chikanok. And there was paper. Chitawair. Queen in Kila to the scene. Queen Ki Gadea, a Kadang Waraga Kin Hokuma Kilu responded. Waraga Kilu responded, Halas, a kin body Kilu responded. When these people came and responded, big buy, big nyop, kunakakach, in that heinous way, and your work ben be wake wakai hukuma, Bajabe respond. Investigation was not done. I can bring it, you know, kai kage in Hachikanok. Youth Union here, Bardo, Kajuara kind of got. What again, again, who responded, we are actually in investigation right now to find out a yinga Kajikai Kaknok. I shall no cake, be you who respond. Okay? But can a chapat? Can a chapat babak? Nobody responded. Everything was disregarded. I yak I ben hogumen. Okay, no yadiao. Oh, the Auman. And that could have been prevented, Mr. Hussein. That could have been prevented. It could have been prevented by you acknowledging it, by people, government body acknowledging Kajiraloy, by Hukuma in the area acknowledging Kajiraloy, and get into the investigation and get the people that committed the crime on those people. But can I you guys did it. What you bet? Kuriku yi yadok. And now we are crying for something that could have been prevented. Okay. And now we are pretending in woga chungi in mutual kai kanake. And now we are pretending that in chungi in mutual kichirikan lorat. Alright? And now we are accusing everybody in the region kai kichi crime kan kacheloy. Because we will narrow down to the root cause. When you narrow things down to the root cause, it is the only way you can find a latch. Okay. Now, kai ke to kage, ay bib num galwela kachingit enga chakanok. Ade kai lwe ka marhalin ke chenok. Ke chika kai ka karo ke chakanok. Ade kai lwe kai ke chakanok la ka kai wonti la ben somewhere ke ka chakanok. Ade kai lwe we woke up in the morning and we found out inu ene de kai karo chakanok. But we don't know enga chakanok. Well, somebody have to take responsibility. Enga enjika ika chikanok. Kaya bimnum they don't know, they don't give a proper statement. Enga chikanok. Some of them are coming out, but we don't know enga chikanok exactly. Well, in the region, we know enga crime was committed. But it's we believe because of Kotkum. Ajui Beluel because of Man Hagiga. Ajui Beluel because Hagiga is better. All right. Achui beluel because achui bo ko ngai. Achui beluel because adet dana wuna de kichira loy ka ngi nyirander ko. Okay. Shabab bimnom angike e yinga kajika ka karo kajika nok. Okay. Angike e yinga kajika nok. Ku yin tererin ko ngi inde gadu aduni nok te deng tin chaluyen ko lui masker te deng tin chaluyen kanya yin ka you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. I'm not justifying what I do. The whole village should be massacred. I'm not. I completely condemned what happened. All right? I completely condemned what happened. But I am only here to say that let us go back to the root cause. I am here, but let me go on one what I do. Yin kurere kege neighbor do. Kucheng inia careful. Okay? Kwa yengi tenilu deal tin kege. Okay? Kwa yengi inu how you should deal with this issue. So what happened in Bimnum, truthfully, we have to be honest. And we have to hold whoever committed it accountable. All right? We have to. And for that to happen, that is not true. Shabab of Bimnum, they know who committed the crime. Shabab, and I may not say all of them, but I will say no Shabab want to protect the area. Angike, who committed the crime. First of all, and you guys don't take me out of this. But talking like this because but we have to be honest. All right? To finger point in wrong places and leaving the correct place. Okay? And leaving the correct place. Ranen jikay nok. Ayabium no neka kuj. Ranen jikay nok. Emoy ngong en jikay nok. Okay? Ayuele kir en jikay nok. I have seen Kwalmotongatong trying to defend it. I have seen others try to defend it. Kwachindeluke defending. We have to accept it as it is. Adilla bi ashir bezalik. Ashir kadang adilla kadir bi ashir bezalik. So Achindeluke defending. Ayuele Kir is the commander of Tidbai militia. Kega kata bimnum kujilke kuchen kanwar karo loka yoka jito. All right. Nuar karo lok yoke kayito. Kutem kathar kunake in the similar way. Shikai kokang nok the dante thing. And we are in the region, so we know each other very well. Angikwe exactly ekaronokadi. And let us be honest. In the region, criminal mayom to be cake in the region, kineko wich akankaru. Aben kabuhok be page. Achi ben kakanakat, aben ke hok a bigger page. Ukaye kanok, akaya wunchi kayo hogi, ukaye kanok, akaya wineka yoga threatened again. Kikaye kanok. Okay. Another way kikay nothing, unless if they are involved in a known militia that is supporting or is fighting alongside the government. Those are the only two ways kikay nothing. In this particular case is unique. There is no way lebike ben beben kunyop kubai kunagakaj. Okay, kulu kay masker kachi hoke peje ke inamakaba isn't ke gaba ke revenge loike. Why revenge loike? Then it make perfect sense. It make perfect sense in the sense that where the bimnum ayek luel ka kwike e nga chika ka karo chika nok. Okay. Ayule Kir showed up a bimnum kegated by militia. Showed up in that area. while everybody in that area is disarmed. Three mayadid adon tidwing. Kwajaka lusha tutu. Achin militia better than. Okay, gacha militia first of all. Ke are citizens. Okay, kadid. And they're not involved in any political thought of halis. All right. Now, where the Tidbai are militia, because they are well trained, commander then in a key, I will kill. They showed up in Biemnum, left, and left those two Nuer dead. Okay, left those two Nuer dead. Shabab Biemnum, Kekabailu protected, they knew in a Chikanok. Okay, they knew in a Chikanok. When they say Jawa Winnaga cake, Wileka cake at your country attack, which is not true. A cake at your attack. Okay, a cake at your attack. Winnaga cake, Kujelke. Next day, everybody was shocked in a Chikanok. Letter was written out by Bull Youth Union. It was never responded. Hukuma Zatu itself, Hukuma Bimno, never came out. Bulila Jama, Kadekachi Kanogotin, Amuatanin Adin, a businessman, Achekaji Kandeka Mushkilaka Zol, Kochunga Jagabkanok, we take responsibility, the Bimno, we take responsibility, and we are going to investigate and find out exactly Engachikanok. They didn't do that. They went silent. All right? They went silent. Now, these people came, but my what didn't respond. They came, committed the crime. I will kill left and pretended like a chingichaloi. And here's who's a Yulukir, first of all. A Yulukir ate a Jesh SSPDF South Sudan before. And left SSPDF, kujola rir fi shamala biyay, unamangad fi shamala biyay, biga gata turuk. Amele nafsu militia, kurir fi shamala biyay, ke gata turuk. Yani ramba fi shamal, kadom, ramba tuno, kadom, kupay kaj, kujore return. Biga ghani, biga mutamakin, biga indo salt fi biyay, biga bithakkam leno biga indo gudra. This guy was wanted by Hukumat Junuba Sudan, Uma Gidru Enoku Bigiyok. Biga guide Hinak. الراجل ده لما الحرب بدا between Twij Mayadid Kega Midabiyay, this guy was brought in by Qualidame. This guy was brought in by Qualidame. Kwajiban ke militia de kubika guwa de kubika ke kwarkamenta kayen. Qualidame appointed him ke commissioner of Rumamer. Aragila Rubama ikun gharib le kumitu, lakini chi gharib le Rajol Hussein Abdul Bagi. Le enu achi Hussein Abdul Bagi chi kangdom gablikida. All right. Achi Hussein Abdul Bagi chi kangdom gablikida chi kamai gablikida. Rankin, in a G call name, a Chibabe Kulu appointed Kene commissioner, but Rumamer. This guy, he's a professional killer. Professional killer. Not only, you know, the Twijachikanok, not only is the root cause of the blood and Julu spill between Twijakangok, but this guy was a professional killer before that. He was loose. Even ABI cannot even do anything. They could not protect, they could not even rule him. He was loose. ABI used to fear him. All right. Ajala bay ke wad ben kai be ko bas tong. And then the Mantong tweet, this guy was also arrested. And he was arrested. Ranchol Hussein Abdul Bagi very well. So Hussein, if you want to start your investigation, I would like you to start with this gentleman. And I am not saying this because I'm on the tweet. No. But that is hagiga. That is the truth we buy. That is the painful truth. Now, Bimnum, Shabab Bimnum, Hukuma Bimnum, they know this very well. And they were afraid to come out. Kubiba Luela, La ya Jama, and him asif jiddan, الناس القتلوا أخواننا businessmen ناس ما عندهم مشكلة ما يزول في region الناس القتلهم أخواننا من أبيعي ونحن بنتأسف لكن هي دي الحقيقة هم خافوا يقولوا الحقيقة ده فقام سكتوا ده الحقيقة هم خافوا يقولوا الحقيقة ده هم خافوا يقولوا إنه الناس ديل أخواننا من أبيعي بيقولوا يا أخي الناس ديل هاجموا ونحن بنعرف الناس ديل كويس ما ناس ممكن يحاجموا ناس لأنه ناس قعدوا معنا كتير وعملوا بيزنس في اريا ونحن عارفينهم ما ناس ممكن يحاجموا ناس لكن للأسف نحن ما فاهمين اللي حصل شنو بالضبط كده نحن ما عارفين منو حاجم منو لكن نحن هنكونوا في investigation وإحنا هنعرف الحقيقة فإنتوا أخواننا أصبروا لحد ما نعرف الحقيقة هما ما قالوا كده فهما سكتوا بكلام إنه أيوة الكير قال يا أخي نازل حجمونا فنحن قتلناهم وبعد كده مشوا طب يحجموا كيف فنازل قاعدين وبتاجروا السنين ده كله ليه ما ليه يوم كده they never attack anybody they didn't say that so حكومة بيمنهم could not come out and say the truth إما إنتوا تقول يا أخي نحن قتلناهم لكن هي قاعدة تقول إحنا ما عارفين القتلهم منو ما يجي ما هو لازم يقف زول يقتل زول يعني ما في زول بيموت ساكت إما إنه مات عشان ربنا موت الله لكن زول مقتول ما هو لازم يكون في زول قتله أيوة الكير came in with his militia came and killed the guy I mean killed those guys and then they left وحكومة بيمنهم could not come out and say that truth ولما الناس طلعوا وقالوا والله ده ناس آيو كده فهم طلعوا وقال لا ده ما ناس آيو إذن هم عارفين طلعوا وقال لا ده ما ناس آيو it's not the IO that killed those people okay I mean it's not the IO that killed the people of Biemno so هم عارفين ناس منو قتلوا منو okay فده اللي حصل يا جماعة now I will switch وأقول لكم الحقيقة وين وداعي yan انتفاضي بغمان بغنيار أنا كيشو دي كان عين تنجبيا بنيار لكن الحقيقة لازم يتقال الحقيقة أنت تين كان ويبلوي إنكي بعد ما تيجي رانوك تيجي نور كارو تيجي كنوك كيكي كو بنبي okay كيكي كو بنبي كلوجا كن ways I think this audio checked in okay I can't play it on this one but I think the audio in Elu circulate for TikTok the gate kai karo jam my bibnum kuja rano jam tong Twitch okay you guys probably heard that recording I'm trying to play it here and it doesn't play okay but can we attach the show so you guys can hear it but I think you guys listen to that audio ake ga ju bokat ku chen ko audio kana ku loike ala sa sunu yen mon bibnum ka jam ke mon Twitch ko ye mon Twitch lela ala hasab al audio ka ye mon Twitch a jam kirana yo ku mon Twitch a jam wara de no yen ka bo motanin ka bi kanok ku moy tuja jam ka yelwele galien biemnom ko bu nyang pin ke panchariak. Okay, ku jawari no yen ka mo tanin ke ka kan yap. Ake got the same group mida bia ake ga chila ku chen ka kan lek baby. Oh, by the way, this is one of the things in Jikaluka Shafu. Okay. Then first of all, lo ita bit good fa'lan eno yen mi the Nuer ka jito fi biemnom. Quran na ke ka chingej. A chi biemnom za chingej nga. Ku jam mo biemnom ba la ben bay. Ka jam ko mo twitch. Ka mo twitch ke rana spelam. Ka min ke rana yo. Ku le we le dog mo tanin dakanak. Hagiga kotan. Mo biemnom Eranayo. Mo biemnom himself Eranayo. Ko yelul ka jam ko mo twitch. Ka yelang mo twitch la dog mo tanin dakanak. Okay? Isn't ke mo biemnom in be ashir le ran wounded inu ko bakaken bakanok lakini namba be careful inu ko be مواطن بكچونك كيف المنطق وين هنا اوكي المنطق ترنوتن كيفيا انه من منطقه بيجام كيران هكايكي كاي بين كيران كايكي لويلا قال احنا ما احنا خلوم كيوغرام كنا كايكي فعلا انه انا لويتن how كنا ينوض بعد ما تشير عن شوالا يولكير كان كاي نوك ين رد فضح نفسه يعني جوكو بن بي كي تسريح في السوشيال ميديا انتن عشان يلخم الناس to cover up what he has done by stating انه ين تويج اكي غاجا كاي نوك كتويجا كاي ايو والغريب في الموضوع انه تويج فعلا was under IO لكن تتا تويج في under IO كما تينو كن تويج جبه تاو under SPLM okay secondly اجن IO ظهر في بيمنم ولا في تويج ولا في الحته ده خالص ما في اجن SPLM كدن IO ظهر في الحته دي خالص اوكي ما في سو اذن الكلام ده ما بيجي الحاجه الثانيه اللي بيثبت انه recording ده انت كله set up they were addressing three things in that recording first to try to shift the attention انه كاكي كيلوي انما كي ايو انشلوي كويتي كوميشنر كده بيمنم ولا governor كده بيمنم اجبان بينفض الموضوع كله لين كجن ايو انشلوي so اذا الموضوع ده طلع غلط number 2 we بلو proof ورا ده كتو ينشلوي رانا جبه كران جام تون تويت والغريب في الموضوع انه تويت كده بيمنم عشان مشكله خالص فايه اللي يخلي تويت كوب بيمنم بلو كجيرجن ما في كنه was a cover up برضو to prove whether they no kega cheloy ko wiki big lañuela tweet ko bi biemnom bi kega tweet عشان انه biemnom يشوف انه جيران كان كيرير كيكا السنين ده كله اكيغا كتشكلوي كتشيرجن وفعلا يعني تويت كيكا بيمنم ارير في هارموني سنين طويله again they use that كده كان ينوض ولا ده انه recording انه كيكا لوي كاتشين دليل ثابت نمبر 3 كاي كيتشي لويا برضو they want to prove whether that guy might check يعني تويت كي قاعد كان لوي because انه كده نوير بان تويت اللي هو guy might check alright which would not make sense لأنه first of all كده جنوب السودان وأي جنوبي له حق يقعد في محل ما يقعد فيه. أي جنوبي له حق يقعد محل ما يقعد. لكن تجلوه لك بين ورارتن كجان كونغادين دي جنوب السودان belongs to everybody. So أي زول له حق for mobility. You can move wherever you want to move. So again, kaya bim no machi ni mushkila. Inu yen wada na ranjol gay ma check arapa na tui. Kwa chile baka nu yakhtar fi balom inu yen andira ranji kire loy aken ware tui jen che loy. Kwenga munu de react is al mododa. Ranjola you will kill himself, ngag themselves. Then react is al mododa le because gay ma check was their problem for a very long time. A recording kene ina dalil qati'. Recording كن إنه دليل قاطع. كrecording كنه إنه جكلوي أكشفه تماماً. لأن أكيد كلوي قدوا تيجي نيوض في المحل المناسب. Recording كنه بورنو. إنه يبلوي سبتوين. إنه بلوي سناورين. لأن إنت نمن تعمل حاجة وتعرف في social media. أيتها because you want to send something. Okay. يعني نمن تعمل محتوى بتعرف في social media. أيتها بسبب بيبنم حيعملوا ريكوردينج زي ده ليه؟ لأن كيك لحد الآن أكوي كذاته عن كرايم كله عن شلو كميدت. إنه مستفيد عشان إنه يأشر لبيبنم ولا بيبنم يمجر ران مشكلة دوكي. يعني بيبنم أجلوي كبيبنم أضيعه وكاي كأجك نوك. Okay, kubaini ajinok, ماشي؟ كلنا لبن بي كمحتوى بيأشر. Okay, لبن بي كمحتوى بيأشر. إنه ين رانتينو كي كرانا سبب نهجو يجنكي. Okay, إنغان مستفيد. ده الحاجة اللي بيخلي رانجولا يولكي written ك the person who wanna cover up the crime in Chiloy. Okay, he want to cover up what he has done. In 11 by trying, but youth hukuma, whether they no treat my yadid, kuyano treat my yadid, are the one who created the crime. Le, because for a very long time, kigada mushkila, waduni guy ma chekateten. For a very long time, they were the same people that were very happy, whether they no yen tweet, kachilu disarm, and that there is a national shutdown in general fi warap. They were the one that were happy. The only thing they're not happy about is that in ranchol moinwere tafi twitch to. Okay, guy mashek. Now كيجي برضو في نفس الأوديو كيجي عجبا لاتنيا برضو try إنه يعشروا وده نبتجول بيمنهم أشيل عملوا ريتين. They are trying to create scarcity. To kaya bimnum bichu beduk bimnum. Ala sazunu bimnum أشيل عملوا ريتين. Yati, إنه tweet أشيل ماركة كنوير كو بيمنum أبي Paul بيشيل عملوا ريتين. Isn't bimnum beto big ريتين. To know in big ريتين. أيوة دليل كي دليل ودنو بعد ما شيء كايتو okay بعد ما شيء كايتو رانجول أيولكير commander of Tidbai militia showed up at the funeral in Tiagakai in large numbers Ajiban. And when they came and they want to show support, they guide kaya bimnum kaya won't get cut from Riang and Japan. They guide them to an head. Okay. لأنه لو هم فعلا ما كان عملوا الفيديو ده it would have made sense. إنه كي ما عندهم يد. لكن كجول كي كلو يا أوديو كن إذا ينوضن هم عندهم يد 100%. لأنه أشياء كي كشوف deal. Why would they guide them to a need where there is nobody there? It's a contested area. منطقة محجورة. And for a very long time, they have been trying to come back to it. Kwa ye hukuma ye kachwabwe. Okay? For a very long time, they go back there, kunyek videos, and that don't know when, ku buy Q, ku matayim keki, ku buy fan, and and they wanted to come back, but they're afraid to come back. They're afraid to come back because so they don't want to be there. So what is the best way to bring people back? لا ما انت لازم تهاجر ناس عشان تجيبهم هناك. تويج ما هيكون عنده قوة يطرد الناس دي لنا مهاجرين. حكومة كمان ما عنده حق يطرد الناس دي لنا مهاجرين. فكاي كاجي أبغى بيه كوري كتان في أنيت وده فعلا ده الحصل. They were the same people. They guided the people, the muhajirin, okay, to أنيت. كتين. المنطقة المعزوعة وما في زول ساكن فيه. alright. طيب. كاجي تقديل كوي وهاد بيمنم كالوين. سياسة انتويرا في background كده بن أكوي ميت بيمنم. سياسة انتويرا في background ده كله أكوي كه. فأنا داير أقول كده الدليل قاطع. recording كده دليل قاطع. تنكي كده recording كده يانبين ما كان في حاجة يأشر إنه كيك not only إنه كيك أجاك ينوك not only أجاك يوكشوك but the audio can is bad. Is bad. Alright? So, kakiwi balwele tekene ki. Kiwi balwele ki. Tinu mi biyamnum. I understand only our view, and I understand we always like buga emotional, but we don't like ko buk siyasa in tuired ko siyasa no ko toiro mwanji bugati. Getting, and we always don't want to hear the bitter truth. But the reality is, this time around, Ajama, Ubelaweki, Yalina Pregitakan, my own village. Nobody lives there. My own village. Achim Myth Mayom created insecurity in it. So it's not even safe to farm. It's not even safe to have your cattle there. It's not safe to live there. So I have no any interest or business trying to defend them. That is the first thing that I need to clarify to you guys and put it out there so we are clear. So I'm not here to defend anybody, and I'm not here to defend Mayom, and I'm not here to defend Bull Nuer. I'm not. My own cows were cattle raid last year. My own cows, not even my father's cows, but my own cows were cattle raid last year. So I cannot say that I'm here to defend anybody, but I'm only here to state the truth that you guys don't want to hear. Okay? I just wanted to say that it doesn't mean Ayoko Monjing that we don't commit crimes to each other. It doesn't mean Ayoko Monjing that we always have to shovel crimes that we have done to ourselves to someone else. Okay? But we have to be brave enough to face each other and tell each other the truth. We have to. So kakuy balagwe, awi balagwe gala we mi biomnom, we ngi kichwanok. All right, we ngi kichwanok. So instead of you guys going around and calling everybody, come out and say the truth. Luelke inu midunwar ke yitoka ke enchiwa ja no ke dena kol rana cake e moy ngok e moy abiei en chikanok. Okay. To create exactly in Kichiraloy Matinotken. Otherwise, Guriching Chadi yet. Otherwise, Guriching Jacobay to wake after that. So let us be honest for once. Kugamkui. I tell what I come one jing or kotkum. I tell what I come one jing, what did you need? Teneria Benton? Can you know the Kupalku Kuchuruirot? Okay. Kupalku Kuchuruirot. Kene awake at Cheluirot. Moya biay a chapent in a week, kunek roar nor, kujil. Okay, kujil. Kubiatke, kuwachi, kachagwell. Kubiatke, by ye, by chugwell. Kulok, nor look ben, kunak away in large numbers. Ukanacha wal marra. acha wal marra bu crimes bu kalu committed in a way ku biet ke ku chak yi lwel acha crime la ja lok loy baden ko ja lok jam so kene e ke loy we ku biet ke ku chak jam ku jawa noga kul in large numbers ku tinga chak lwel. I understand it's painful and I understand you don't like it, but that is the truth. Okay, that is the truth. So what happened in Mwanyabie and Tuanok? You guys know him. You guys know what he committed, and you guys don't want to say the truth. I check here, kawabaka bay kulwelke exactly in Achinuarka and Chikanok. You cannot come out kulwelke legalke maral and Chikanok maral kaibanog at this time. You cannot come out and say, God, they were killed by unknown, whatever it is. You guys have to come out kulwelke and Chikanok. I check here, then you guys have to take the revenge in Jiraloy kubiatke. Lakin I check here, hold a Yuelekir accountable. The Jelekia hold a Yuelekir accountable because a Yuelekir is the one who has done it. A Yuel is the one who showed up. Kegatit by. Kill Nuer Karo kujel. Kulok biet kajewi kajakwel. Kulok wan wachok. Kujalke la kutwik. Kulok audio look benbay. Audio legal ka tweet kijiwanok. Kubiat ke abordo. Hatta fi declaration dun biwek benbay kalwel ke legal ke ayo kachi ayo on chukay nok. Kwa ke legal ka de audio chap kukene kachi yi achin tweet kachi lu involved in. Kubiat ke. The same way we jikang atin gablikida de gijira kang loy kubaka be gulaga ka tweet ke we yek. And that's not true. And that was not you. They were the same thing. E moya biye en jiban be kulele ku jem ke e moy ke moy ruwen. Kwa ka ba luwe aka ba lu condemned. And that was not moy ruwen halis. It was moya biye en jiban be ke e moya biye ke moy ruwen en jiban be ke ra lo ke moya biye. Okay? Na malo wi jok lo ku yuk zar ka che ruwen ke moya biye en jiban be. Kulele galien wo jika lu attack kuran jiko ko ka tweet ka cho yin then. And that was a lie. Okay? So nga jo ka lu set up gablikida o chingi chak luel. So an ku bela we ku belwela is not good. Kubo okay neighbors kun. It's not good kuburu dakum. It's not good kuburu alo protected. It's not good ache wat kini yelwele galo go padang. Mon jang bene padang. Achira ne brabe loy tin chi yitin enu ke yene padang. Mon jang kene bene kilon to that. Mon jang bene padang ben. So there's nothing calling in oh mi the padang we must unite. Ko mi the padang we must do this. Ko mon jang ko ka che padang. Mon jang ben e chok padang. Mon jang ben e chok padang. Ade tongre na jelok tin ku bugja wer pen fi Juba Sudan. So go beno go mon jang. Ajin mon jang win mi the tonde. O go beno the same. Wajin mon jang de brabe loy ke na padang more than anybody else. Ngog e padang. Mo e tweet e padang. Okay. Mon jang ba ke bene padang. E de jelok tin ben. All right. Ku bugja wer pen. Fayan ku bele we mi the padang. We must be honest. Honesty talk in a boomuk in this region. Honesty talk, accountability talk in a boonok in this region. Getting because one young da kine nok era na wuni elwele ngak must be whole accountable. Kwajan oh buru chungnak e lazim buru lui whole accountable. Kwajan buru ro whole accountable. We must hold each other accountable. Achulu buru lui jamolu. Achulu buru lui jamolu wek by. We have to tell each other the truth. And that is the bitter truth. The bitter truth that Nuer individuals that were killed in Bimnum were killed by our own brothers. And we were not brave enough to say the truth. And the revenge came out, and we don't like it. So before we go and search who killed those people, let us go back and see what we have done first and who did it. That is the only way the law can balance itself. We must go back and find out what was done first. That is the only way law can balance itself. And if we want it to balance itself, we must go back to the initial state. The state where Ayuil Ikir showed up in Birnam and killed 2 Nuer innocent men, all right, in a very inhumane way. And then our brothers from Nuer came and killed the rest out of revenge. They are all wrong, and they all need to be brought to the book of law. I am not defending no one. But I just want to say, we cannot start halfway. We have to go back to where it started. We also need to bring Ayuil Kir. Ayuil is the root cause of all this massacre killing in Vietnam today. Okay? Ayuil Kir must be brought to the book. We cannot defend him. We cannot protect him. That is the reality. The people of Bull need to know that Ayuil Kir was the one who killed the 2 Nuer. Bimnum has nothing to do with it. And Bimnum, come on, they need to come out clean. They need to say, if you guys need accountability, let us go back. So, when we the Bimnum, Panchol tweet e by Pandun. Ku Panchol Bimnum e pan tweet. Yeti, O Jeran. Kana wake and a kana walk. Who couldn't walk and a kana wake. Yeti. O Jeran. O Eurotiak, O Midotik. Pan tweet e Pandun. I chow we babu wegabin, Kurer Katwejetan. Kachin Junubi, a chin twin the Belwell and walk loiten. Because Junuba Sudan by Pandunben, it doesn't matter where you want to go, Kayi Junubi. To we were barre 2010, Kopork Tinitan, Kodaka Bay Tinitan, go away. I think a penwake. Kapenwake, get a muffy. Because we're catching dollar that you were getting, Epan Junuba Sudan, you were getting. So, all root in that region, Ajipat Burud way. Okay? Ajipat Burud way. Ajipat Burud Manurut. Ajipat Burud Nyai Wokot. Okay. Faya we were with the Padang, Ajipat Buranu Tahamu. Ajipat Burud way. It has a Mureko unit. It has a Mureko United. It has a Murir K common interest. And Yokoloi. It has a Murir Ko Jotoping. It has a Murir Kungiku. And no Achina to a way. Getting you read Kayuruwing ko or ko tweet. Getting who would cook Junuba Sudan are cake. Even with the bullet and chop cake. So we have to find a way to live in that region. And we have to find a way to live together. And we also have to work together to turn whoever committed the crime forward. That's the only way we can live free. Like we cannot defend and we cannot protect each other. We have to be honest enough. Kuburan and Jello Babe. Kuran and Jello and a kaken. Okay. Ran and Jello and a kaken. Ran Joel, a Yuela Kir, and a Ben, Kennedy Ben, Kega Militia Day. Committed the crime, but me the Nuer Bacano, Kujil. Kolok, me the Bimnum, look a bit, Kedi. Okay. Look me the Bimnum, look a bit. All right. Look, me Bimnum, look a bit. And today, me the Bimnum, Ajito in large numbers. Kumilongok, they went and entered Biban funeral. We got the same people here. Your Kulwanga Lina can kill somebody and go to their funeral. We got the same people now. We got Jiban for funeral. We got Jilaba no Kubiatke. Kulung Norben, Kujenke, massacre loy. Kubiatke. Okay. Kuluwe protected Kubiatke. Kulaka Ben Kujenka Kai, Nyai cake, Bamid, Bimno Bakajot, Kuyaka cake and head. To do the dirty job, Chawi Baloy way. Okay. Enga chinga gano gomen. Enga chicha la fi funeral and eggman. Chewek. Awek a chilla bamid bimnum bakanok. ba ka ya no ko tiom de ni ko kat ke. And this is not the first time. We je ka ngatin on ko chen ka mi Nuer la ka chol by makal kwon ku loy ko luwer in ba ka ya the BA to go fight tweet, and later on ka wela the tin ku chen ka moy Nuer na ke. Ala ka moy Nuer no ka Nuer were not happy. They went ahead and killed you guys. Okay. And if you were at one, Katke, Kulaka Yunus for Hosh, Kuchen Kanwar, they were rescued and they were taken out from a BA, Kudukek by Pendin. They went ahead and found ways, Biladuk, and revenge on you guys. Into one Jana Wake, a bishop, a big Bukagalwellian Bay. In the wing, did one Jaquara good talk, a changing young wake. And you guys were the same people who did that to yourselves. Okay, kulake ben wan kwakile Nuer chuanok, but you guys never said exactly Nuer chuanok kadi. You never said you lured them in to come and fight your own world. I mean your own war. And later on, you guys went ahead and killed them. Then they left, came back, revenge on you, and killed all of you. Okay, and that part of the story, Achagulwel. That part of the story, Achagulwel. Now you did the same thing. You went to Bimnum, killed Shabab Nuer Hinak, ورجعتوا عملتوا نفوسكم ما حصل أي حاجة. Bimnum was killed in revenge. In revenge. Kwewe laban kunyai keke again bakayap fianhead. Tichi kai pen bakajukatin. Trying to do exactly what you guys couldn't do. And here we are crying, pretending like we don't know exactly what happened. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Stop pretending. Okay? Well, me the I know when they are midong pay. But ngakak I'm the kai kaman. Ojure ke only rotamam. Achira ngi cake for Junuba Sudan more than we. More than us of Twitch. Okay. Rangi cake more than us of Twitch a liu. Our ngi cake. Siasa rape kutwe awa ye dedi nyal kaki Junuba kitty. Getting. Siasa ekutwe awa ye tinga king Junuba kitty. Siasa ajitwe. Getting. People went intentionally. Chimon wan chika iben intentionally. Daruni en kirma yadit. Ashan bangok bagam. Kwa chaninu igbel. Igbel abiyay referendum. Ake lazim to claim the borders. Kachi aspelam kachika use secretly. Chen ka hukuma shamala Sudan chen ka lui fooled. We must use that borders. We have to use that weakness. And chi aspelam menchi use bro baby. Biayen kerta dakt bika Junuba Sudan bike lui dakt ku bike kedang bike gam bike ga referendum bike gam ku bike ke za biay bike ba dunyal min jadid وده حصل فعلا. Demarcation war is started وده كان كرت الضغط بيكا كير ما يدي بيكا لو ضغطه, and so many people died in that. فكنا شيء جديد وقاي كنا سياسة مبرمج سياسة شدك كده منهج سياسة شلو برمجوا سنين طويلة كتير كنا شيء كنا زي كنا نياك وشيء كلا بعدين يوم بيمنهم لأنه تو ناس طيبين قلوبكم مفتوحة أوكي إنتوا ناس بتحبوا الناس كتير السياسة توي بين كتير نيال كنا جاني فيانا نكوي بلا ويك إنه ويك وجهك ثواج يتين وجهك ثواج إنه بنوار بكرة نوك كلوب نوار لو كتير كان بقى لوي نزعو كبيا ويك لك نياي بوا بهتاو في أنهد كبكايرو جالا جون بيرو جابنا قوال ويج because nobody can differentiate between mana BA and mana BMNOM. You guys are all alike. Okay? You guys are all alike. See? So, kaye na chan wiping buduk, lazim buduk wake. وعشان بدار علوي نزعوا كي لازم يا ويقولوا كيف نزعوا فده سياسة مخطط سياسة منظم سياسة ممنهج كوتي كلوي ساكت أي من كوال ما تونغ جاب بتم بيشوك بين أكيد نشوك أنا بيتين ده سياسة معروف أي اللي وين كوي برا أنشوال ما يار جيرو باي كي كذاب لكن ما في كذب لأنه أوديو كن لوي بره شيء كجنوا كاوي كجلوي لكن the audio إن يجوا لوي فضحوا okay the audio إن يجوا لوي فضحوا يعني ويك قالوا كي توجن ويك بالو فضحوا لكن للأسف تماما أكيد بنبي كي مؤشر كي دليل مباشر إنه رالوين إنه بنفيد ده كبنفيد كاك بن أوي كتير so كيان وميد بيمنم لعبوكم that is the harsh truth لعبوكم وكان لعبة طويلة جدا وجابوا لا يديري كتير لأنه ران يجوا بن كنا ران كوكد أكيد كويتي kwa bu koi kayin gura chi nya bi ya da bi ai en wuje ni ne ya da bi ai ke ni ne ya da bi ai ka ne no swal ka gan ake wa ya da bi ai a ji wa nya ai ku le wo ko padang wo kai ku le bai في ساوث كير في نفس الأرض جنوب السودان ين جي جنوبي وين أي جنوبي ممكن إني هاد باي بندي بدكني هاد لأني نغيرت كشي جنوبي أشيل جوات كبي كتا وين في ساوث كير أنيد كتي كيلو padang وين وياك padang and your brothers ممكن إني جوات بغلا وين توك بين mungkin ni hada biai getting akini hada biai akinya for South Kir kunyengin in the same area and kill breathing 4 سنين getting tichiriam tichen pupintin getting tichi kai noktin to ngora tara guchaman ko yinde lui na zao bibe tawtin yin because he cannot stay there braja kweltin bija be tawtin yin ko yera ja lo kweltin wako كجيل بدات لنينتن نزعك بسبب وده سياسة مبرمج ده حاجة تاني brotherhood جوده نوتن تنوى موت ني عجوي what is the brotherhood then وغنو ين وغا padang وغو ميدتيك بنتو those were the same people كجيكات كجين كباي بندوينين هيجليج جيل كيك When bela dugmatin dia bradi el tom du ikuchen kai le kanok bila ke yo neighbor kubeni na nya iji sheki kak fi neighbor bitak tani tuj mayadid ele neighbor tong ki don wero ping e sheki kak fiu kubera miet baitin kubeni na nya yenin bila ta fi mantiga degina za keti kada kujwalo le galo brothers akija brothers kadi ak brothers kadi Where's the brotherhood here? Ranyari ni chokodi le yat by pande where you can be safe. Lakini nguni ne nyang fe montiga wunde gina za. Because ne montiga week lakini lazima inaza anas bikatautin. Katingo che yene chanchi wi patotin. Eto. Dede ke grow. Ran protected. It's protected by UNESCO, protected by UN. The num hosh. Hojera riyatin fa izaman. Tichen ke kanwer. Nuer ye ga bay bi ga use bi ba tor kwa che nuer ci be lui ki ci wi kane ke kwa dut ka kat be no ma gor hoji UN tab kuna yin yira junum UN yira junum hosh be no gor no mani ja ta ma shakli fi kullu sana every year ka ta wi mushkila be isminu ye no ga padang باسمه يعني بيخدعك في كل سنة إنه هو بدان كل لازم we have to unite ين كذا نبات تيجي كل واحد يكو بدان كنا مون جانا باكنه كان okay yin كذا نبات تيجي كل واحد كنا ين نامون جانا باكنه كان ما يمون جانا باكنه بنا ماجل بدان يجبن مون جانا نلونين تين getting what is special about you and what is special about them it no urujabe lu claim tin ka we ka mон jang asli kumon jang kene bene che padang be mon jang kene bene padang be even ali ne pare ke kana padang eti mon jang twin kene bene padang be e tin do kene jelok tin be lakin menagli padang ini lu khado kulu sana. Getting? Mashi? So kaya bala wegala kai kage. They're not to your benefit. They commit crimes. They call you to fight when they want to fight. Wikegin kalwel ko mo padang. Why ke kala bigani maria da hoji kunyinga jang air. Those are the same people. Telwele kri jinu balwel Qatar kajil kulo kurut ke shamalin. Kwala nyagle kri jinu bagwir kala ben ke junubin. Kwa jilwel ka de kana monjang kabit ache jam. Chakang din ka jam. Tijila ka kana monjang ka jam tin they don't talk ache jam. Kichika ka jam me wonu ke ka cham to karo. Ke acham to karo. I'm not here to sell them, but that's the reality. Okay? The chilo ka nag monjang kapit. Kre lagi ana e kezo kes nag monjang chika kang berten. Gat pin te kan andai we by the way. I read your comments. Okay? Gat ke pin ten e kono chika ang ben ke nag monjang chika berten. Tell me what date exactly. If you forget the date, tell me the year. Okay? If it happened in 1999, I will not know it. If it happened in 2000, I will not know it. Okay? But if it started from 2009 up, I will know it for sure. So, kaya lagi ana. Lagi an falfenanatin. A lot of catastrophes are just loitin. Case something to do with monjang. E nguchi loitinitin. Kiki loitin chike koitin ke monjang. Please remind me. Okay? كواكر لون في التسعينات ولا السبعينات ولا الفينات وانا ما بعرف. I will confirm it later on and I will come back tomorrow. كده لاقي انا كنتر لويتن كنتر لو مونجانتن كيكه كويتن. The only thing they always refer to they have fought for this country. Aje koit fi SPLA. That's the only thing they will say. وفي SPLA برضو كانوا اولاد بسكويت. في SPLA أولاد بسكويت بيشربوا شاي بسكويت وفي مكيف وشغالين كي دبل مانس كي كاي SPLA مكتوي بيلا جنبي يسام يعني حتى مسكيتو أكيد كاي أولاد بسكويت أشيك باي بس كوي كن كدان كن كنومسي أتاو كنيم. أوكي أولاد بسكويت أكيد الجيش أكيد كتيبة جبان كاكي أكين بانجيك دوم يعني كواكين نين بيويت كواكين نين مسكيتوي كواكين جوكنوك كواكين لابي بيجلم يعني جاتين كونا ما يوم يدبر غزال بيجابي دا كلم كان يعني أوكي أكيد بتين باي شيكا كتين خالص كاكا جاكا باي تنا أولاد بسكويت. أوكي وانجي جاكا كينجا أولاد بسكويت جايين جاهزين بكرفتات كن وملابس جديدة وملابس نظيفة وجا قعدوا جم قرن مبيور كويس وبعد كده شغلهم في foreign affairs لحد ما بيجوا بين بيجا كده في foreign affairs كتير ما شعب الصعوبة. so لكن أنا يكونوا جا بين بيتن. أوكي إدنو كجا بين بيتن كنا مونجان كيكا لو شارك كتير أبيض فيانا بعد كن بابا بلاقي يجاوب بابين. Junub belongs to all of us. All right? I am not here to protect nobody. I'm not here to defend anybody. But I'm only telling you here, guys, that Hagiga lazim it kan. So when me the padang, when me the bimnum, tenewega luela ayuela kir. Do not kill me the Nuer. You guys need to come out as kulelke yinga. Kejika ikanganok. Because kai kejito wakul were a result of those two people kejika nok. Getting Quran rek yin anamidu inya careful bachu qaltan lena ye qaltan kabilu kaman, and in this case o qaltanin aje ka lui kaman ko bat ku ni mino ye de chulu cake ku bit ku ya ka cingul wel ku de ka chulu cake ku ke ja ben ba yakul bidak loike ko loike because we were not able kubogo kongai fayane ne kabayande kambelagwe, and I will look at you straight in the eye kulele ya soje diao But we have to know, kai kage, nage. Kwenga, ina mo sabab. Ayuela ki kwe ki Nuer kakaro, kwe ka ki kanok. Hukuma bim nung kwe che benbe. Kulwele jama, achunga jenga che kai kaganok. And we are on the way, okay, investigating to know nga che kai kaganok. And we will give you answer shortly. Without you call. Tendegen dialogue to think. Good kinaben, good akira loy. Okay. Kwachira loy at that time. We will condemn and hold these people accountable. Because kili bi hukuma lagi. We are under control. And we are investigating. Kungudi bela ben and committing crimes by massacring almost the whole village. Okay? Kadani de mushkila. But the problem is that did not take place. So I think the only board will defend them. We cannot defend ourselves, guys. Leno chin step kiranyai. Hukuma bim no maya kwachi benbe. Kuchen ka report get. Tichene we will publicly. Enu yen ka yuele ki renje kai no. Hukuma should have wrote a report to Hussein Abdul Baghi after he came. But we couldn't say it openly. And Ayuelekir should have brought to the book. Do that. That is the only way forward. Ayuelekir and Chelo work by. Ayuel showed up, King Militia, the Kujangan were neke kukai. Kujakai. Jamid Bimnum, Jakalong Langpage for no reason. Kujamid Bimno Jakabian, trying to protect the brother. Okay, but your brother, the blue protected, your brother Mujrim. I will kill a Mujrim work by. I will get out. I will survived by leaving Hukuma, Junuba Sudan. Ubiga got out. Ekai no kaila, Kunakai Kailaban. Jabalu came on one in. So, I will let you my gablicada, and this is the time. Now, my last message, Abijala Teran told Hussein Abdul Baghi. Hussein, you guys came up with a program, Inuyen Bukalu disarm, especially in the north side of South Sudan. Okay? So, tweet, Kumanate Kagban Bukalu disarm. Now, Abiy is not disarmed. Abiy does not belong to South Sudan yet. Kwala Ben to commit crimes in South Sudan. A Sual is, what is the way forward? What is really the solution? Okay. Jaben jamma na te koga ka no disarm. Lakin can Abiy can blow idi. Because now Abiy is sitting in a gray line. They call themselves Junubin today, and tomorrow they call themselves Shamalin. And South Sudan does not have the authority, does not have the mandate to function in Abiy, except to function secretly. South Sudan can only function in Abiy secretly. And Abiy knows that. And they are using it to their benefit. They know themselves, Hukuma, Junuba Sudan. Okay? Hukuma, Junuba Sudan. Angike. They know that DAF. Kumida Abiy, they know DAF, Junuba Sudan. Junuba Sudan cannot function in Abiy publicly. Okay? So now, for how long are we going to treat Mida Abiy ke Junubiyin, lakin ard Abiy ay ard Junubi? For how long are we going to treat sons and daughters of Abiy as citizens of South Sudan when the land, the territory, does not belong to South Sudan? Therefore, the government of South Sudan cannot operate in Abiy. And yet, Abiy citizens, they do come to South Sudan and commit crimes. And when I say Abiy citizens, I don't mean Masiria. Okay, I mean Abiy Ngok Dinka. Okay, I don't mean others. So far, we have a very good relationship. We have a good agreement put in place with Masiria in ABA. But we are talking about Ngok Dinka. Because Ngok Dinka now, they behave like Junubin, but we don't have authority over them because of their regional geographical location. So, moving forward, what is the solution? How are they going to be held accountable for the crimes that they do commit in South Sudan? Engubuloi. Leno Ache Masiria. Masiria, they are respecting the agreement in place. They know themselves, they are Northern. They know themselves, they respect the 1956 agreement. They notify us when they are coming. And when they come with respect. And they go by the rules in the border. The only people that don't respect 1956 agreement, it is only Ngok Dinka. Okay. So if Ngok Dinka don't respect 1956, they don't respect the rules, and we are functioning in a BA secretly as South Sudanese government, then what is the way forward? Sarahatan yani. Leno ke ek matina ben big crimes bikaloy like this crime right here, and they cannot be held accountable. Leno, the only reason why you arrested a Yuelekir is because there was evident Yuelekir belongs to SSPDF. But you cannot arrest the rest. Okay? But moving forward, how can the rest be held accountable? They are Ngok Dinka. They function, behave like Junubin. But the land does not belong to South Sudan. So we cannot operate. We cannot operate our laws in ABA. So what is the way forward? They cannot be disarmed. But they do come to South Sudan and commit crimes. They cannot be jailed. But they do come to South Sudan and commit crimes. So what is the solution? Okay. I understand ABA has a protocol, but I think there have to be another protocol within South Sudan. Let me that be. There have to be another protocol within South Sudan that fit Midabiay. Green Book in Barghazal does not fit to be used in ABA. So what is the way forward? Kaya ye ko moy nim tui ko kaya jele ko moy nim ABA. Kaya ye ko moy nim wara ko kaya jele ko moy nim ABA. Okay? And they commit exact the same crime. Kaya ye ko lui disarmed fi Barghazal ko kaya ka chelu disarmed. But they do come and commit exact the same crime. So what is the way forward? Engubra loiten. Inekui bateyin. Honorable Hussein Abdelbaki. Engubra loiten. They have South Sudanese passport. So isn't they are Junubin. But at the same time, they're coming from a land Chilobok Bodu operating. Kwa loku, we sneaked and we do things secretly because we don't want to be known by Shamala Sudan that we are there. But yet, we cannot jail them. So, where do they fit? You could fit to know. It's no big at housing. Can you or be don't get a bella jamodet, kuleli yin, kawik, bedag, bedag investigation, kubedag accountability, kapat bangi. Where do these people belong? And that's where I'm going to stop. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. Somebody said this will be your last year, Lina Pareg. أنا أقول لك شنو. في ناس كتار قالوا كلامك ده إنه لينا Pareg this is your last year. أنا أقول لك حاجة. الكلام ده I think since 5 years ago and I'm still here. فلو عندك فكي ولا عندك قوة الممكن يشيلني في الدنيا ده جرب حظك. جرب حظك لأنه حقيقة ما بيقتل. لو أنت كنت متأكد إنه أنا كل ويل كان قول ويل لأنه أصله كجول يكن بخليك مرتاح. فلو أنت عارف إنه أنا كل ويل أنت ما كنت قلت الكلام ده. الحاجة اللي خلاك تقول الكلام ده عشان أنت عارف في نيتك إنه الكلام اللي أنا قلته ده حقيقة، وعشان ده حقيقة عشان كده أنت ما دايرني في الدنيا ده. لأن أنت ما داير تسمع الحقائق اللي أنا بقولهم. فيا أخوي أنت لو عندك قوة تشيلني في الدنيا ده جرب حظك. المشكلة إنه أنا خايف أنت لما تكون. المشكلة إنه أنا خايف إنه ده يكون نهايتك.